Annapolis, Maryland. Best-selling author Wes Moore won the Democratic primary for Maryland governor on Friday, setting up a general election contest against Republican Dan Cox, a hardline conservative endorsed by former President Donald Trump. Moore, the author of the book Other Wes Moore, and the former CEO of an anti-poverty nonprofit, defeated a long list of other high-profile Democrats, including Tom Perez, the former U. Larry Hogan. Moore would be the state's first black governor if elected. A political novice, Moore was boosted in his campaign by Oprah Winfrey, who hosted a virtual fundraiser for him. He also had the support of U.S. Representative Steny Hoyer of Maryland, the No. It took until Friday to call the Democratic primary for Moore because the margins were tighter and a larger number of mail ballots were cast in the race. Cox, an acolyte of Trump and supporter of right-wing causes, has promoted Trump's lies of a stolen 2020 election, organized buses to Washington for the Stop the Steal rally on Jan. 6, 2021, and tweeted during the insurrection at the U.S. Capitol that then Vice President Mike Pence was a traitor. He was raised by a single mother after his father died when Moore was 3. He later served as a captain and paratrooper with the U.S. Army's 82nd Airborne and saw combat in Afghanistan. He started and eventually sold a small business called Bridge Edu, which, according to his website, reinvents freshman year of college for underserved students to increase their likelihood of long-term success. During his 4 years as CEO of the anti-poverty nonprofit Robin Hood Foundation, the organization distributed more than $600 million to help impoverished families. GOP voters' decision to nominate Cox dashed the hopes of Hogan and other establishment Republicans that the party could hold on to the governor's mansion in a state where Democrats outnumber Republicans 2-1. Hogan was able to draw bipartisan support with his moderate policies and his willingness to criticize Trump when he felt it warranted, a significant act in a party that expects its members to fall in line behind its leader. Hogan has not been shy in his distaste for Cox, denouncing him as a nut and a cane and whack job. Cox sued over Hogan's stay-at-home orders and regulations at the start of the pandemic and introduced a resolution to impeach Hogan for what Cox called malfeasance in office. Hogan will not vote for him in November, his spokesperson said Wednesday. Hogan shot back Wednesday, tweeting that Trump lost Republicans the White House, the House, and the Senate. He's fighting for his ego, Hogan said. We're fighting to win, and the fight goes on. Jim Dornan, a Republican political strategist with experience in Maryland politics, described Cox's victory in the primary as a disaster for down-ballot GOP candidates relying on a strong gubernatorial nominee to draw voters to the polls. Still, the fact that Hogan's hand-picked successor lost to a Trump-backed rival is an ominous sign for any national political ambitions Hogan may have, said Todd Eberly, a political science professor at St. Mary's College of Maryland. Hogan, like Trump, has been considering a Republican bid for president in 2024. Democrats have long viewed Cox as the weaker candidate in a general election. Maryland Senate President Bill Ferguson, a Baltimore Democrat who has had plenty of disagreements with Hogan in recent years, said he and Hogan could sit down and discuss their differences and negotiate. Marylanders, he said, are not well represented by the winner of Tuesday's GOP primary for governor. While it may be politically advantageous for the Democrats for that to be the case, I do worry what it means to have somebody who has such extreme views have a platform for the next 4 months, Ferguson said. Politics.